Hello guys, so welcome back to today mathematics class. So in this class we're going to be dive into the circle geometry. This is one of a very important topic mathematics that you guys should understand before you write any examination. So talking about circle geometry is one of a very important topic in mathematics. You always know before you write any mathematics examination. So we are going to start in the class. This will be the lesson one under circle geometry. That is lesson one under circle geometry. So if I just join us, by now you have your pen with you and your writing material, so you can just sort it down. For this class. So in this class, this particular class, that is lesson one, we're going to dive into the parts of a circle, because we cannot I cannot explain the circle geometry without letting you know the major part of circle we have, because those parts of circle we're going to be learning. Okay, those parts of circle we help you a lot to solve circle geometry. Many students are finding difficult to solve questions on circle geometry because they don't understand the part of a circle. If you understand the part of a circle, you can see that it is very easy for you guys to solve circle geometry. It is very easy, but you guys omit the part of a circle and just assume that I can just go to solve a circle geometry question without understanding the part of a circle. That you find difficult. That you find it difficult, okay, to solve it. So that is why I bring it to the lesson one. I'm going to introduce the circle, the part of a circle, and we're going to be discussing the part of a circle in this lesson. So in lesson two, I will explain the theories of circle geometry. So the lesson three, we treat an example on the circle geometry. So lesson four, we treat further example in lesson circle geometry, and then we go live. If you have any question on the circle geometry, you can ask. Okay, now thank you guys for being a Miss is a guy, Makiwa Edich, and the father of Marcos. And thank you for joining us. Don't forget to invite a friend and share this video with your friends. It will be of benefit with your friends. Okay, if you think that this video or this particular lesson is okay for you guys, invite your friends to it. Are you guys now? So let's go to the part of circle. Now, this is it. We have for the first part of the circle, you should take note is the circumference. We can see the definition here. So let me take the pen out. Can see the definition I have here. Okay, can see the definition I have here. So that this is a circle, a rounded shape is a circle. Now, what I mean is the circumference. That's the part of circle you should take note. Circumference is the distance around a circle. Is like a perimeter of a circle. The distance, this is a circle. You can start from this place. The distance around the circle, that around the circle is a circumference. This is circumference. The distance here is a circumference. All this point here. All this point here is a circumference. All the distance that move around that make it a circle around the circle is a circumference. Take note of that. Okay, the distance around the circle is called circumference. That's one. Take note of that. Now, this is the first one we're discussing on. So the second one, let me just put at this, and the second one we're discussing about arc. It is called a bar arc. Now, what does it mean by an arc? What do you understand by arc? With the definition I have here, is a part of a circle, circumference. For this is a circumference distance around a circle. Now, a arc is a part. Maybe from this part, okay, from this part here to this part here. So if this one is moving around point A to point B, so means that from this point here to this point here is a arc. Okay, is there any part? Is there any two parts of what or the circumference? Is a part of circle? Is a part of a circle circumference? So this is circumference. This part, if this one is big cutting out, is because from this point to this point, from this place to this place, it is what? It is an arc. From A to B, it is arc. Now, arc have two types. We have the major arc, we have the minor arc. We have the minor arc and we have the major arc. So what does it mean by the minor arc? Minor arc is the shortest arc between two points A and B. So the minor arc is made from this place. If you look at this time for this way, here to this place is the minor. So the major arc is from here to this. See how big is it? The distance from this place to this place. That is our major. Okay, from this place to this place is a major arc, and this is our minor arc. From this place to this place is a minor arc. I get down. So that is all about arc. Okay, that is on the back arc of a circle. Now let's move further to the number 3. That is number 3 of the part of circle, where we'll be discussing about radius. Okay, the number 3 we discuss about radius. So what do I mean by radius? Okay, let me turn your pen out. With the definition I have here, radius is the distance from the center of a circle to any point of a circumference. So let's say this is the center of a circle. Let me just this is the center of a circle. Okay, it's a distance from the center of a circle to any point on a circumference. So the distance from this point of a circle to any part of a circumference here to this place, this is called radius. This point of this center of a circle to any point, okay, to any point in the circumference that touches this circumference here, is a what? Is a radius. Again, now it's a radius. It can also form from this place to this place. Also a radius for this place to this place. Also a radius from this place to this place. Also a what? A radius. That is the distance from the center. This is the center of a circle to any point, or the center of a circle to any point on the circumference. It is called what? A circle. It is called a radius. I hope that way is well clear now. So let's move to the number next. That is number 4. We'll be discussing about what diameter. Now, what does it mean by diameter? What does it mean by diameter? With the definition here is the line that passes through the center of a circle connecting 2 points on the circumference. So a straight line that passes through the center. Let's say this is the center of the circle now. Now, a straight line that passes through the center of the circle. If this is the center of the circle, so we have the center here, a straight line that passes through the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. So it touches any 2 points of what? On the circle circumference. It touches this part and this point here. Okay, it touches this point and this point and pass through the center of the circle. It is called what? A diameter. It's called a diameter. And also a diameter is a line that cuts a circle into 2 equal parts. Okay, it cuts circle into 2 equal parts, and in this part, when a circle is cut into 2 equal parts, it is called what? Semicircle. This part here, from this place, let me just say this: we have a point A and then point B. That is all. From line for this point A to point B here, because it passed through the center of a circle, it is called what? A diameter. And half of the circle, because a diameter is the line that cuts circle into 2 equal parts, and one of the part of the circle is called what? A semicircle. So this place is a semicircle. This is a semicircle. So you have 2 semicircles to give us what? A full circle. I guess now that is radius. I get that is all about that's all about diameter. That's about diameter. Now let's move to the number next. The number next we'll be discussing about chord. This chord is very, very important in this circle geometry. So that will be number 5. Okay, listen, I want to explain this chord because this chord and this diameter is almost alike. It's almost alike. So let's look at the definition I have in between here. A chord is a line that connects 2 points on the circle circumference. It's a line that connects 2 points. So a line, we can build a line from this place to this place. Okay, we have this point here, and we have this point here. It touches what? Any 2 points of a circumference. The same thing here, diameter touches any 2 points of a circumference because diameter passes through the center of a circle. But a chord does not pass through the center of a circle. Let's say this is the center of the circle, yeah? So a chord must not pass through the center of the circle. Okay, must not pass through the center of the circle, but it is a straight line that touches any 2 points on the circumference of a circle. Again now, so and which does not pass to center of a circle, but the line of diameter passes through the center of a circle. So if you have a expression like this, if you look at the question and it's discovered that it doesn't, the straight line or being drawn does not pass through the center of a circle, it is called what? A chord. And this chord is of 2 type. We have the what? The region here. The region here and the region here, the region here, the space here. Okay, let me not just explain that now. I will explain that in the next one. That's the chord segment, but I will come back to it to explain it again. Okay, so on this chord we have 2 types of chord. Also, we have the minor chord. Okay, this minor chord, the space here, the here to this place. Let's say that this is our point A and this is our point B. From here to this place, it's what this part here, it is called a minor chord. And if you look at this place here, we have the major here. You have the major here. But I reason why I call the chord, because this region here, it is called a segment. Okay, this chord is of two things. We have the segment here, the space we have here. From this space we have a segment. This region here is a segment, because a region, the region between a chord and this part. Let's remember, this part here, or this part of the circumference, is also called what? Arc. Taking all that, here to this space is an arc. So the region from this chord to this part of the circle, any part of the circumference here which should give us arc, it is called a segment. So let's look at the segments we have here. So for the segment, a segment is a region between a chord and arc. A region between a chord and arc, it's cut off. So let's know that this is the center of a circle, okay, and we have a chord, for this point here and to this point here. That is 2 points. And let's say that this part here is part A, and let's say this part here is part B. So this place to this place, this part A to B here, is called what? A to B here is called an arc. It's called an arc, because arc is any part, any part of a circumference. So we have we have an arc. And here to this place here, line here is called a chord. And this line here is called what? A chord. So this region, the space we have here, is called a segment. This region here is called segment. We have the one minor segment, you have the small region here, that is minor segment, that is shorter region, and this big region here, it is called what? A major segment. I get now. We have a major segment here, we have what? A minor segment here. I get now. These are the key parts of the part of the circle. So let's move further. We see after to discuss about this part of the circle, and the next thing we'll be discussing is a sector. Is a sector. Sector is a region between two radii and arc. An arc, it's cut off. An arc. So let's say that this is the point. You know, radius. Radius. Let's say this is the center of a circle. Okay. If you have a radius here, at this point here, and we also have another radius here at this point here. So let's say this point here is a point A, and this point here is a point B. Note here to this way, the end part of this circumference, this is an arc. From this place to this place, it is given us as arc. Okay, it's given us as arc. I get not. Now, the region between this way to this way is a radius, this way to this way is a radius. That is the region between two radii. We have a 1, 2 that give us radii. An arc. We have here to this way. This region as the part of a circumference is an arc. I get now. So this region between this place, it is called what? A sector. It is called a sector, and we have it in the two ways. We have the minor sector, and we have what? We have the minor sector, and we have what? Major sector. That is all about what? A sector. So these are the key parts of a circle. These are the key part of a circle. Okay, well, let me see how many parts we have. I listed for you guys here. That is very important. We have the number 6. We have the number 7. Okay, this part is very important. For further, I decided to make 2 more parts because of the circle geometry. This is not a part of a circle, but let me clear it out here. Let me just clear it out so we can. So let me just clear this one out so make it different. So this is not the parts. I just want to explain there is not the part of a circle. The part of a circle is from 1 to number 7 here. Now this one I want to like to explain this because I'll be explaining it more further when I discuss about the theorems of circle geometry, but let me just try to explain it briefly under this because we're going to be using it in our circle geometry very well. Now let's look at this. This pattern I call it tangent of a circle. Tangent of a circle is a line that touches what a circle at exact 1 point. So let's say that we have a line. This is the tangent of a circle. If we have a line like this that touches this part, at 1 point here, I thought the circle here, if you have a straight line that touches any point of a circle at one exact point, it is called the line of tangent. And line of tangent, this is the point of radius. Okay, this is the center of it. This is the center of what of a circle. So a target point is beside the center of a circle. Beside the center of a circle, where the angle from there is angle 90. The angle they form there is 90 degree. That is right angle triangle. If you have to draw it out here, we give us right angle triangle. Okay, so that is a target. A target to a circle is a line that touches what that touches the circle at exact one point. If you have a straight line and touch the circle at said what at one point, it is called a target of a circle. Now let's talk about a second. This second also is very important. Very important. A second is a line that intersects a circle at 2 points. So a second is almost likely of chord. Okay, for example, now this is the line of a cycle. This is the line of a second. If you have a line like draw, if you look at it now, it's a chord is from the that touches towards the circumference. Not at any point of a circle, 2 points of a circumference, but a second we move from outside it to be it will be the line to be outside it will be outside the circle, but a chord is to be within, it will be inside, it is within the circle, but a second to be what outside the circle. It touches into point outside it to draw outside the circle. So that is what second. I will explain further about this in our next class, where we'll be discussing about the theorems of the circuit geometry. I hope you guys understand this part. I hope you guys understand this part very well. So this will be the end of this first lesson. So if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you are not yet joined our WhatsApp group or our Telegram group, you can let me know. If you have any question, also you can let me know. So let me have my number. You can message me on WhatsApp or go to the comment section or go to the comment section. You see the link to direct you to our WhatsApp community. You can join us there. If you have any question, you can also ask a question, or let me drop my number. Contact me. So my number is 080. Okay, 62. We have 85. We have 30. Okay, we have 40. This is 3040. That is my WhatsApp number. Just give me a WhatsApp. Thank you. So let's meet in our lesson 2 for further explanation about the circuit geometry.